Hi, I'm Steve from Mastic, and I just wanted to give a little story about how I came to use Rapid Restore Roofing and how they did an amazing job for me. So I learned about Rapid Restore Roofing back in 2021 when my mother-in-law had a leak in her roof. We obviously needed somebody to come fix it right away. So we had searched the Penny Saver, Yankee Trader, I can't remember exactly, but it was a local paper. And we found Rapid Restore and we contacted them. They basically got back to us almost immediately. And during that time it was COVID, so there was a lot going on then, and things were backed up, and obviously a lot of workers were having difficulty. But Rapid got back to us right away. They were able to come out actually that same day and put a tarp on the where the roof was leaking. My mother-in-law set up to do the roof basically immediately. They gave her an amazing deal, and they came out within a couple of days and did her roof. And they did an amazing job. I know I was out there a couple times while they were doing it. They did it very quickly in one day. More recently, we noticed there was a leak in my daughter's room. So obviously I went up on the roof to take a look at what was going on, and there was a bunch of shingles missing, blown away by one of the recent storms, I'm guessing. But also I noticed that the roof was weathered. It's almost 30 years old, and it's taken a beating over that time period with Hurricane Sandy and whatnot. So I reached out to Rapid Restore and I asked them to come out, give me an estimate, and tell me what they could do. We set up an appointment to come out. I think it was about 2 days later. Biggest concern when looking for a contractor was somebody that was going to come when they say they're going to come, which is sadly very difficult these days. I feel like so many contractors have lost integrity when they're doing work, that they tell you one thing, do another, show up wrong times, they don't show up, don't call. And I know from my history with Rapid Restore, when you guys did my mother-in-law's house, that you guys were punctual and did an amazing job, and they fulfilled their word. They came when they said they were going to come. They stayed in constant contact, and that was really important, and I admire that about them. When they came to my house to initially do the estimate, they really give you full information on everything that they're going to do. The quote that they gave me and the explanation of the job, from what they would do, how many boards they can typically change, and the warranty on the roof of 30 plus years. I instantly felt comfortable again, and we arranged to have them come out and replace the roof. They were able to come the next morning and get everything done. They showed up at 7 a.m. Bright and early, ready to work. Within minutes they were up on the roof, throwing the tarp over everything to make sure that there was no damage, to make sure that everything was done cleanly. And by 1:30 that day, they were completely finished. I couldn't believe it. I was expecting the job to take at least till 6, 7 o'clock that night, but they really worked efficiently. They had a whole video camera set up there that showed me what they were doing every step of the way. Basically showed me from them tearing the shingles off, to replacing the boards, to installing the new shingles. I mean, they really inform you completely, and you can see what's going on, and they keep you really involved every step of the way. And when they were completely done, I went up on the roof, I looked at the job that they did, and it really was immaculate. I mean, the new shingles that they put on were beautiful. They're fully warranted for over 30 years, and they really did an amazing job. I really couldn't be happier, and I've even referred them out to a few friends already. Tom followed up with me the day after, asking me how I liked everything, and he's very interested, and obviously he wants to know how his workers do and everything that happened, and I told him everything was great. I've never seen a construction job go so smoothly as what they did, and I am extremely happy. Rapid Restore offered me a few options in terms of payment, from credit cards to check to financing, which was great because, you know, obviously not everybody can pay one way or another. They need options. One of the options that they offered really was their amazing financing. They explained to me right off the bat whether I wanted to finance the whole thing or a portion of it. There was basically no restriction. I could finance as little as I want or up to the full amount. They even had one option which was up to a year with no interest, which I think a lot of people could really take use of. They also had shorter term financing. The financing options that they did have were really good, and if anybody needs financing, they offer very competitive rates from what they explained to me. And anybody who's looking to have their roof done, whether it be an overlay or a complete redo, whatever you're looking for, Rapid Restore is definitely the best company to go with, and I give them A+ and 5 stars because I really never dealt with a company that's been as efficient and as expeditious as they are, and I highly recommend them.